My message to unvaccinated Americans is this. What more is there to wait for? What more do you need to see? We've made vaccinations free, safe, and convenient. The vaccine has FDA approval. Over 200 million Americans have gotten at least one shot. We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin, and your refusal has cost all of us. So please do the right thing. But just don't take it from me. Listen to the voices of unvaccinated Americans who are lying in hospital beds, taking their final breath saying, if only I'd gotten vaccinated. If only. It's a tragedy. Please don't let it become yours.
I regret getting the vaccine, even though I'm a 52-year-old woman, because I don't think I needed it. I think I would have been fine. I got COVID many times, and it was well past when the vaccine was doing what it was supposed to be doing. And then for the first time, I tested positive for an autoimmune issue at my annual physical. And I went to the best rheumatologist in New York, and I asked her, do you think this could have to do with the fact that I got the damn booster and then got COVID within 3 weeks? And she said, yes. Yes, I wasn't the only one she'd seen that with.
Good evening. A blunt warning tonight to Victorians hesitant about getting vaccinated. As new infections in our third wave climbed past 200, the Premier says anyone who isn't jabbed could be locked out of venues like pubs and restaurants and the big events Melbourne loves. Stephanie Anderson leads tonight's coverage.
Big lines for what the Premier's selling as our big ticket to freedom. The vaccination race has well and truly replaced our quest for COVID zero.
We will have an economy that operates much more freely and openly for the vaccinated.
A shift from lockdowns to lockouts is today's promise, taking effect once we're at 80% protected. Your way in will be those 2 shots.
If you're not vaccinated, and you could be, then the chances of you booking a ticket at a sporting event, going to a pub, going to all manner of different places will be very, very limited.
After my shot, August 2021, my life changed extraordinarily. My health was basically ripped from me. After my first shot, 3 days later, I woke up with a muscle spasm in my right rib that just would not get out. It felt like it was a knife inside, it was burning, intense brain fog. I went from a professional dancer with the Pussycat Dolls about to go on tour. COVID stopped that, but I was fit and healthy, to someone who sometimes can't get out of bed. And I've just been diagnosed with vaccine-induced lupus, and life is painful. And in my heart, I'm willing to risk my reputation so this doesn't happen to anyone else. I just don't in my heart feel like it's right to not speak up.
The vaccine injury-induced lupus, when was that diagnosis given?
About 7 months ago, I was getting markers for autoimmune, and then finally my doctor's like, this is what it is. We finally have some sort of diagnosis, but it's a multi-system situation, injury, mast cell activation, long COVID symptoms where it's brain fog and fatigue, and my skin hurts, and I flare in my rib cage and in my hands and feet, and my eyelids are heavy, and it just feels like my body has completely been hijacked by this technology, and it's been a little over 3.5 years now.